Hey everyone, I'm back with a project share. So I made some time to make some Christmas ornaments. Yeah, I had this idea in my head. I actually saw this, um, I think it was on Instagram, but there is an Etsy shop that makes these little ornaments and they have little gingerbread in them. And instead of making my own gingerbread, I used my buttons that I purchased a lot of this year. If you guys recall, I shared in my hauls some buttons that I purchased that were actually created from Diana Markham called Grandma's Gingerbread, and you can see them here. One of the things that you're going to see is that these are hand painted, but they're plastic. But they're so cute that I had to use them. Okay, so you can see her name here at the top. And I have basically 3 buttons left. I did take some of this Nouveau Crystal Drop. It's the dimensional ones that this is a gloss white. And I covered the different colored buttons just because they didn't go with the color ways that I wanted to use them in. So when you see these gingerbread, you'll see that they are white buttons instead of these different colors here. I also use some other buttons that I've hauled too, but they're not from Diana Markham. They're different styles of buttons. So you're going to see those too. And then you saw me, I think I showed these to you. These are little scoops that I bought off of Amazon. You can probably buy them anywhere. I don't know. But Amazon was the quickest way for me to get some. And they're just little tiny scoops you can use for like in the kitchen. And they're made from wood. This one I didn't use because it was cracked when I got it. I actually, 2 of them were damaged. And I glued them back together, but I didn't want to use them since I want to give some of these ornaments as gifts. I used this ribbon here. I think I got this, I think I might have gotten this in a haul for some reason. It's from Celebrate It from Michaels. And this is some pink gingham ribbon that I also used because I have some pink lovers. So I did a pink one. And I have a red one here somewhere. I think I might have put it away. There it is, red gingham as well from American Crafts. So I don't even remember where I got that one from, but I used those. I used the beads that I ordered from Amazon. I obviously didn't use this whole bag, but I did get different colors, and I have nowhere made a dent in the amount of beads that I have. So I did use those, and I want to take that off my desk so I can show you the cute little projects I made. So these first 2 are a little bit different from the rest of them, so I'm going to show them first. So here's a little scoop on it dangles like this. And you can see the 2 buttons there that I showed you, and the buttons are white. And so instead of making a hole in the little scoop here, I used a button. I threaded this burlap twine that I got from the Dollar Tree through the holes of the button. And to do that, I used a needle threader. This came in really handy to do that. To bring that burlap twine through the buttonholes, because it's not that easy since it frays easily. And then tied the knot here, strung the different beads on here. And I did take my, I have one of these old tools that, I think it's Basic Gray that made this set. Yeah, Basic Gray. And I got this at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. I bought several sets of these when I saw the clearance. And there is a not nail file. There is a nail file. I don't think they call it a nail file, but there's one of these things in there, and it's round and it's metal, and I use that to smooth the edges on the inside of my beads because the burlap twine was getting caught up inside the bead, and you have to string both of these 2 pieces through the center of the bead at the same time to come out the other end. So and then I just kind of varied you'll see I varied the color of the buttons and the color of the beads that I used. But this one and the next one are basically the same. I used a different color button here and a different color ribbon, and it's got snowflakes, so I just think they're cute. And then you can, I just left this length because I don't know how long, you know, to tie it and, you know, where you're going to tie it. So I just left these long, and, you know, if somebody gets one, they can decide what they want to do, but you can put it on your tiered trays if you have one of those. And I'm going to move this out of the way so that I can show you more of the projects. And you can see them. So those two are the same. Now the rest of these are a little bit different because I had these little wooden, I guess, chevron tags. And there's a hole over here where it would be tied to something. So rather than put the bow at the top here where the button is, I put it over the hole. And so each one of the ones that you're going to see from here on out is going to have one of these on it. And I actually embossed the sentiment here, Joyeux Noel, I don't know if I said that right, in gold embossing powder onto the wood veneer. So that's the difference between this and the other two I just showed you, other than the colorways that are different. So that's a brown button. There is one here, and I used hot glue for most of this, but I also used my Helmar glue because I think it's important that it have a really good bond. And the hot glue doesn't work in places where there's a higher temperature, like if you were going to Arizona or something, or Nevada or something like that. So that's why I like to use both when I'm doing this, so that it will stay attached and should be firm. So you'll notice this one has different gingerbreads, and it's a boy and a girl. I only had a few of those buttons, and they're larger, so I wanted to see those used in an ornament, and I put them together. That's a red one. Here's another red one. And I just think these are just adorable. So whoever does get one of these, and I'll be keeping some for myself to put on my own tree or wherever I need to decorate. I have yet to decorate for Christmas. Waiting for my husband. He is away at this time, but he should be back soon. So this one's a green one, and of course I coordinated the color of the button with the little gingerbread buttons that I have here, and they have green stripes on their arms. Instead of the white icing, they have a green, and then they have little gold buttons down in there. So that's the reason why there's a green button here. And I just love the way that looks. So cute. All right, two more. Here's another like a garnet colored button, and you can see I kind of played with the positioning of the banner too. Some are up and some, actually, yeah, some are up and some are down. So this one has two different gingerbread as well, used in here, and I, you know, kind of just played with the colors a little bit. I thought that would be nice to have some variety, as I said. So the last one is the pink one, and here is the pink one. I got pink beads, and they're huge, but I think this one is just adorable. So this one obviously is pink. Actually, I think it might be my favorite one, but you know, whatever. I'm biased because I like pink. But I don't think I'll be using pink for Christmas this year. So those are my projects. I hope you enjoyed what I shared. I have two of these 2 scoops, and they were the damaged ones that I didn't want to use, and I don't know if I'll get any more of the crafting in for ornaments, but I do have some other things that I want to make. So I just wanted to share that with you all, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.